All right, so I don't mind receiving more hate with what I said about BitForge. 2 weeks ago, I did a video, maybe a week ago, about BitForge, called it a scam. Now, I want to bring a little clarity as to what I say when I say scam and how to spot a scam, especially in this ROI DApp world. Now, I do also want to make it clear that a lot of these ROI DApps are gambles, they're degen plays. But if a team is not doxxed, if they're not willing to show their face, if they're not willing to provide some credentials, to me, it's a degen play right off the bat. And I'm like, you will probably lose your money. So just treat it like a gamble, but don't treat it like you're going to get rich. You're not going to build generational wealth with this crap. I'm going to repeat that. You're not going to build generational wealth, the wealth that actually matters. You can use these plays to generate some sort of cash flow to invest in actually wealth building projects. But if you're still playing this game and it's mid 2023 and you're still playing this game as it's the only game, you're going to get burnt. You're going to get hurt. And I just want to bring it a little clarity. And I speak with passion because I want you to win. So many people, they throw $100. Fine, I get it. But just, it's probably going to disappear. And the reason I didn't get into BitForge is twofold. We have no idea who they are. That doesn't necessarily mean a project is going to be successful or not, but they've been pretty shady about it. Two, I had photos of the mining operations sent over, and it was clearly photoshopped. Like there was business cards, like there was a business card photoshopped into it to make it look like the photo was taken with the business card. The general public, I don't think, gets that. But I'm telling you right now, these are not real. How do I know that? You cannot earn, just basic logic, yo. Basic logic. You cannot earn 2.5, 2.8% of Bitcoin mining. It is literally impossible. Which is why I'm saying they're lying and it's a scam. Now, there are other dApps who are like, this is an ROI dApp. If there's no money left, the game is done. Early investors get paid. A lot of dApps are built around that. I don't call that a scam. I call that they're being transparent of what it is. If BitForge was like, hey, this is just an ROI dApp. We're going to play the game. We're going to raise a ton of money. Investors get paid out 2.5%, and we make a little income through these streams, but it's only, it's 10% a month, and the party will continue for as long as the party continues. And they were willing to, in some way, shape, or form, docs or KYC or provide a little bit more details into who they are, then I would have got into it. But if I don't have that, I respect money. And I make a lot of money, and we invest a lot of money, and we get awesome returns. And I'm not going to let some half-ass project like BitForge lower my monthly returns. And so I've just gotten very good at saying no. And every time I do it, it's like people want to get so mad. It's a bias. They're in it, and they don't want to hear anyone else say anything about it. And I'm like, BitForge, out of all of the projects that I've ever seen, BitForge would be at like the lowest of the low because they're straight up lying right off the bat. Now, have other projects RugPulled? Yes. Someone in the comments was like, yo, what about Pizza Tower? I was like, they were really transparent. It didn't rug. It wasn't a scam. When there's no more money in the contract, no one gets paid out. They were very transparent about that. It was a game. It was a P2E type game. It's not a scam. People just throw like scam and RugPull and around. A scam is when they're blatantly lying. BitForge. Let me know if it, I know we have intelligent investors in here. Our paid community is like extremely intelligent investors. Sometimes like the world of Discord and Telegram just makes me like, this is what's wrong with crypto. Everyone is so emotional and they're just moving from one project to the next and they keep losing. There's no strategy to that. These are tools, and I will just gladly stay out of a project when it just doesn't meet. We have kind of a 10 checklist criteria. And if it ranks super low, we call it a degen play. And we're like, you are full out gambling now. Do with it what you want. But it's not called investing. That's called gambling. I just want to make that really clear. I want you to win. So just be really, really careful with this one. I don't check in on them. I don't know if they're still around or not. I think that they are. I haven't heard that they're not. But just tread carefully because of all the dates and their promos and everything. I'm like, it's a cookie cutter potential rug. I am not in it. I don't share links for it, and I wouldn't get in it ever, even with $10. Why would I? I respect my portfolio and I love gains and I love making money, and this will not make me money. It's not going to create wealth. I promise you that. So do with what you want. I just wanted to shoot this to just bring some perspective into how I think about stuff, how I think about projects. I will leave some other stuff up here. We did an AMA with Pocket Aces on Voltec. Now, there is much more longevity and there's much more transparency with a project like that. There's a project called Wolf Capital. We did a great AMA with them. I'm not saying that those projects will last forever and that they'll even create generational wealth. They'll be great projects. They may make great return, and I hope we're all moving that into actual wealth building bull run portfolio stuff, which is my entire game, and it's the only reason I play this game. To build, I'm almost at the $250,000 bag for the next bull run, and I've done it all through these kind of stuff and generating cash flow, moving into my bull run portfolio, moving into the bull run portfolio. I hope that helps. We do have a Twitter. Connect with me on Twitter. I'm doubling, tripling down on Twitter. Do check that out. Like this video or dislike it if you're a fan of BitForge, and just let me know what in your right mind makes you think BitForge. They've crossed every line. Every box was a cross. We do a 10 checklist for each project. Each one was a red cross. And I was like, no, the answer is no. Go gamble $50 if you want to, but that's what it is. Don't shoot the messenger. Just sharing the truth. I'm sharing the truth. Do subscribe to this channel. We have a $1,000 giveaway coming up. You do have to have a VIP NFT. We are minting those and transferring those for free. We cover all the costs. Make sure you get in on that. We send those out Saturday morning, so make sure you get in on that. With that said, I'm going to get out of here. And good luck to anyone who's in BitForge. But I just treat it like what it is. It's a game. It's a gamble. And it's not investing. It's not investing. Come on. Appreciate you, and thanks for being here. And I commend your never-ending, unsatiating thirst for truth, for learning, for mastery, and that's what we hope to bring on this channel. Appreciate you. We'll see you in the next.